Hey guys, what's up? So I am coming in here really, just excited first to just really being able to utilize this platform. Come on here, talk to you guys, share with you guys a lot about what Naturally Sacred is, and also just do some things that really I feel like um, connect to sacredness, connect to who we are, connect to getting us back to being balanced and in harmony. A lot of what I present on Naturally Sacred will be connect with some people, and some people won't connect with. This is for the collective. This is for everyone. But again, there's people that it's gonna resonate with, and there's people that it's not, and that's totally okay. And I understand that. To each his own. We're not all like beings, and we're not all on the same journey. But I'm excited to really connect with you guys again and just use this platform to share with you my journey about healing, my journey into transformation, sharing tips, sharing products, sharing, I will be creating my own products for you guys, showing you guys some of that stuff, as well as just being here to be of reflection. I am no different from anyone on here. I am a reflection of you. You are a reflection of me. So through me sharing my journey, through me sharing things that I've learned, things that I've gained insight, as well as I am a holistic health counselor, Ayurveda. I will share with you guys what that is as well. For a lot of people, they don't know what Ayurveda is, and this is an opportunity for me to share about holistic health in a level that I don't feel like it's discussed about. I feel like when we think about health, we just think about food, and we don't think about all the other factors that come into totality, as well as the fact that we're all different beings, and what may be work for you may not work for me, and vice versa. So really getting connected to who we are and creating balance within our life, so we can have really wellness in all areas. Because if you're mentally unstable, or your mental health is off, your physical health will be affected. If your emotional health is off, your physical health will be affected. If your physical health is off, your emotional health will be affected. Your mental health will be affected. So it's a chain. It's a reaction. So yeah. So really, I just wanted to come on here to just kind of share a tidbit. I guess that was my tidbit. Not getting too much in detail because I am trying to work on something a little bit more, I guess. I don't want to say professional because that's not it at all. But I guess a little bit more, just I guess a little bit more detail and a little bit more of what it actually represents rather than me just sitting. So with me saying that, if you have any questions that you want to know about Naturally Sacred, please, please, please DM me those questions. I will be doing a mini interview with questions from people about Naturally Sacred, where I will share about what Naturally Sacred is, on top of answering questions that people may have about it. So if you have any questions whatsoever, even if it doesn't pertain to Naturally Sacred, if it pertains to your own stuff, please, please email me, or email me naturallysacred3@gmail.com, which is located in my bio, or you can send me a DM on here as well. And I am also working on getting my website up. Good stuff coming. Good stuff coming. I got good news today, so I will definitely be able to have more freedom to be on here connecting with you guys and really sharing with you guys. This is something, fear knocks at your door. When you're trying something new, when you're stepping out there, when you're doing something on faith and on passion and on just intention and intuition and feeling, sometimes fear can show up, and you have to really check fear, laugh in its face, and say, you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. And this is me. Video recording, setting up a YouTube, all of this stuff puts me in a very uncomfortable space. Why? Because we live in a judgmental society. Let's just be honest, people are very judgy. But why do I care about people being judgy? People are going to be judgy, right? Hopefully through my channel you guys will learn, why are you judging people anyways? Like, what does that get you? What does judging someone else get you but making you look like an ass? Because 9 times out of 10 when you're judging, you're probably wrong. And what does that energy get you? You know what I'm saying? So again, just coming on here and doing it anyways, not being afraid, not trying to be perfect, because there is no such thing as perfection. Just do it. Just do it. Like, it's really that simplistic. Just do it. So yeah, I've been doing, a lot of inner work, and I'm definitely been making some changes and been pushing my will and my action into full fruition. So I really just wanted to come on here to do a quick read for the week. I think this is something that I'm going to do on this channel, See, I'm like YouTube and then I'm not on YouTube. Something I'm gonna do on here, on Instagram, on Naturally Sacred, is do a weekly reading. I will do it daily if people want daily. I'm more so weekly because of my schedule and just other things that I'm gonna be intertwining in and doing, that I know that daily wouldn't work for me. But if you ever want me to just do a read one day, you know, say you're struggling and you're like, you know what, today's one of those days. Could you do a read for the collective? I have no problem doing that at all. So the read I'm going to do is just an oracle read. Oracle reads is they're very focused on kind of the overall picture. They're very holistic. You know, if anybody knows anything about oracles, they are the kind of the seers, the connectors. They're able to let you know what is going on. I like to think of these as tools, as the bridge between me being a sacred being, connecting to that sacredness that is all around me, and getting a message through these cards. Again, this is just a tool. It does not make me. It is just something I utilize in order to connect. I love reading. I love doing reads. I tend to do them to myself. You can ask questions. So for me, I think what the read today will just be is for this week. Everybody knows, first of all, spring is coming. That is my new year, my new energetic year. If you want to know more about that, I have no problem doing a little video clip about why I celebrate the new year in the spring. However, this is my new year. I'm super excited. I've made some major changes in March to get ready for my new year, letting go of things that were no longer serving me. And by doing that, I've seen a lot of beautiful things come from that change. So yeah, so with this week coming, the spring equinox, the full moon, you know, the read is about what is the energy needed for this week? What is the energy needed for this week? This is for the collective. This is a read for the collective. So what is needed for this week? What is needed for those who may know, you know, this week may be heavy on some people. There may be a lot going on. You know, sometimes the new moon makes people a little flustered, a little frustrated, a little aggy. And sometimes people don't know why, like what is going on. And really it's just the energies, it's the emotion. And it's really about you being aware and having the awareness and self-control to know that you are in control of those emotions and those energies that are within you. You cannot control anything outside of you, but you have total control of yourself. So understanding that. So again, this is a read for the collective. What is needed for this week? We got the spring equinox. We got the full moon. What do the people need to know? What is it that they need to try? Maybe what is it that they need to pick up? What is this energy for this week? What is it for those that are starting this week? You know, Monday to me isn't a new week. So I probably won't do these reads on Monday, but this is when I kind of had the freedom to do it. And it just popped in on me like, you know what, take the time real quick. Do a little video, do a little read, you know, do it for the collective. And come on here and kind of show your face. You know, I haven't been on here. I'm going to be spending way more time connecting with you guys. Again, fear knocks at the door, laugh in its face, and do it anyways, right? Definitely. So again, this is the read for the collective. What is the energy needed for this week? Spring equinox, full moon. What is it that we need? Speak to me. Speak to me. So what are we looking at? I will pull 3 cards. Well, okay then. Again, I use a cloth when I put my cards down because you never want your cards to touch the element of a surface because of energies. Even though energies move around, you know, energies never stay still. You always want to just be mindful that you don't know what is around, what is on the ground. Even though this is my home, still laying down a cloth to protect my cards and have them just connect to this surface. This is purposely made for them. I purposely bought this cloth. If you guys want to see it, I purposely bought this cloth for the read. And yeah, get off of that. Sorry, my cat. So, what are we looking at? First, believe in yourself. Okay? Believe in yourself. This is so powerful. This is so powerful. You know, the reason why is because this is something that I feel like has been a heavy message in general. Believing in yourself. A lot of us look outside of ourselves for comfort, look outside of ourselves to feel things that are within us. Look outside of ourselves in order to create abundance in our lives and prosperity. And people don't know, like, people may know, but people maybe don't constantly stay in that space of believing in myself, knowing I am capable of anything, never limiting what I am capable of doing, because then I attract that. When I believe in myself, things are endless. When I speak affirmations and I believe in that affirmation and I believe in my ability to achieve that affirmation, to achieve or manifest whatever it is that I am affirming, that's a powerful thing. Belief is key. If you don't believe, then what's the point? If you don't believe, how do you expect anything to come into fruition without the belief? The power of belief is just profound. So you can't say I love you and you don't even believe you love someone. Then that's not even a vibration of love. That's just you saying that, but there's no energy behind it. There's no belief behind it. Belief is a substance, and not only belief, but trust. Trusting that, believing it and trusting it is a powerful thing combined. Belief and trust. So when I see this picture of believe in yourself, I see a woman swinging, freely. I think in this picture, there's a level of trust here. There's no fear in her face. There's no, oh, I might fall. Oh, I'm not ready. There's a complete belief in herself, believing in herself and trusting herself. I got this. I'm okay. Her face is very peaceful. It's very calm. It's very connecting. In a sense, it's like she's in a zen, in a grounded space. I also see, like, behind this, to me, it looks like she's in the cosmos. Like, she's very connected to the cosmos and to her inner self and to who she is. So that's a big part of believing in yourself. If you don't know who you are, you can't believe. You can't believe in yourself because you don't even know what it is you believe. You don't even know who you are. So it's a big part of knowing yourself, and here she feels secure in herself. She feels like she knows herself and she believes. Again, she's not fearful. She's not looking away. Her face is so calm and so peaceful. So energy, believe in yourself. You are more than capable. You are more than capable. And anybody that says you're not, laugh in their face and do it anyways. Believe in yourself. This is me showing up right here. I'm believing in myself by doing this. I'm not going outside to say, well, this person might say this judgment might, no. I'm believing and trusting in myself. That's it. That's all I have to do and put in that action, right? No fear. There's no fear in this picture. There's no fear. And it's funny because what is the next card? Love yourself. So coming into this spring, this full moon energy, love yourself. Treat yourself with love and dignity. Know you are sacred. Know you are divine. Know that when you believe in yourself and you love yourself, listen, you are unstoppable. You are unstoppable, and no one can tell you anything because you know who you are and you love who you are. Okay? No one can tell you anything. So in this picture, you can see her. She's holding herself. She's loving herself. She's like, yeah, I know who I am. I'm strong. I'm beautiful. I'm powerful. I'm divine. I'm sacred. I love me and everything that comes with who I am. I'm not running from that. I'm not looking to be someone else. I'm not looking to fit into someone's box or conform or change who I am to make someone love me. I love me. I love me. And that's just really what I'm picking up from this is just love yourself. Take the time to take self-care. Whatever that looks like for you, if it's exercise, if it's yoga, if it's meditation, if it's taking a deep breath, taking deep breaths, if it's, going out with friends, if it's having your own dinner with yourself, whatever, cleaning your house, whatever it looks like to love yourself and take care of yourself and have that self-love and that self-care, do that for yourself because you deserve that. So definitely during this week, take some time to do something very sacred for yourself, whatever that is. Take the time to love on you, okay? I will be doing my own personal work this week. My own, and it's so funny because this has been something with me letting go of everything, that this has been a big reflection. Believing in myself, no matter what anybody else says, No matter what other people outside of me may think I need to be doing, or how I should be, or how I should act. Not worrying about that, but believing in who I am, and knowing that, and walking in that faith, and walking in that trust. Knowing, I am a divine sacred being, and no one around me gets to dictate how I move or how I live but me. Because that's what truly matters. My voice, my feelings, my intuition, my gut, my purpose, my power. That's what matters. And this isn't coming from a space of selfishness. What we have to realize is that everything starts with self. Everything. So I can't expect me to love my neighbor if I don't love myself. How? You want me to jump over the moon to make you the happiest man in the world, but I'm just the unhappiest girl. I'm the unhappiest woman in the world. It's not realistic. So we have to stop thinking that loving yourself is somehow selfish and it makes you a bad person. No, loving yourself is a beautiful thing, because when you love yourself, you start to create a whole different type of atmosphere around you. And that love that you now have for yourself, you passing it out. I love you. I love you. I love you. Compassion and love, because you know what it is to have it for yourself first. And that's the key. That's the fundamental thing that we miss. We always miss it, because no one ever tells you love yourself. Not in this society. That's not pushed. It's not preached about. It's not. We're always told to look outside of ourselves. But this right here is telling you to look within yourself. Love you holistically. So again, taking the time to have that self-care, that self-love, loving yourself, and knowing that by doing that, you are helping everyone else around you. Period. And then last but not least is the message of you are loved. So like this pattern of cards, just looking at it very holistically, this is a powerful thing connected. But I'll focus on this and then I'll come back to this whole reef for what it looks like for the week. But you are loved. You are loved. Look, and you know what? It's a beautiful thing, because this flower is behind his back. Like, you are loved no matter what, from the front to the back, to the side, to the side, to the front, to the bottom, to the inside, to the out. You are loved. This is a divine love that exists. You are loved. You come from love. You are made of love. The universe loves you. God, the divine, what you like to call the higher being, the higher power, loves you. Okay? And when you understand that love, you can't fail. What? I'm going for this new job. I already got it. I already got this new job. Why? Because I'm loved. I'm loved. Not only am I loved by me, but I'm loved by the universe. I'm backed by where I come from. I'm backed by what created who I am. That's powerful. That's powerful. And, when I see this behind his back, it makes me think that sometimes, we don't see it so clearly, right? We don't see that we're loved so clearly. We don't see that we're backed and we're sacred beings, and that whatever we truly want, when we believe, when we trust, and we put an action and will behind it, it will manifest. We don't tend to see that. So, when I see this behind him, it makes me think of that, knowing that you are loved, even sometimes when you feel like you don't see it, right? Because we don't get to see it. Even when you feel like you don't see it, knowing at all times you are loved, and that you... that you must hold on and connect to that love. Like, because it will push you and back you to the ends. To the ends. Sometimes we tend to, and this goes back to loving yourself. We tend to, again, look outside of ourselves for love. We tend to want to fill, and usually when we do that, we're trying to fill some void of our own. So we're looking outside of ourselves. But really, love is all around us. Love is what made you, baby. Love is what made you. And that is why it's so important to love yourself first, because then you realize that. You realize that, oh my goodness, I am loved. And this isn't about mama, daddy love. You know what I'm saying? You know, those inner child things where we deal with, where maybe our parents didn't pay us enough attention, or we feel like our parents didn't love us enough. It isn't about that love. It's about knowing that you are loved by the unseen, that you can't even grasp, the unknown, the things that you feel are not there. Oh, they're there, honey. And they love you. And they want you to know that you are loved. And they want you to know that you are sacred. They want you to know that your existence has a purpose. You didn't come here just to be in this be. You came here to experience, to live, and to walk in that purpose. Whatever that is for you, that's for you to figure out. And I feel like that comes through your journey of knowing who you are and learning that person. Not what someone else says who you are, but learning who that is to you. So, you know, when I see this again, you are loved. Knowing you are loved no matter what. Knowing that even when you can't see it sometimes, or when you don't feel like you can feel it, that you are loved. You are loved. So don't be afraid, because love trumps fear every time. I promise. I promise. Love trumps fear every time. This right here is a message of love. This is a message of loving yourself so that you are able to put that out to everyone else. But first, it starts with you. It starts with you. Believe in you. Know who you are. Know you are divine. Know you are sacred. Know there is nothing that can limit you or stop you but you. Okay? Sure, this vessel limits us. This body that we live in. Sure, it's limited. But that unseen, that mind, the things that we don't see before it becomes fruition, that is limitless, baby. Where you come from, that is limitless. What created you is limitless. So knowing that and believing in you and believing in that and knowing that you are always backed, no matter what, you are always backed. You know, loving yourself, loving that person, not only believing in that person, not only looking in the mirror and saying, I believe in you, but I love you. I love you. I love you. I forgive you. I'm sorry for the things that I did to you that were not contributing to loving you. Love yourself. Love yourself on the days when sometimes you get up and you feel like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I do this, I do that. Love yourself. Love you. Life isn't perfect. It isn't meant to be easy. It isn't meant to always be light. It just isn't. But if you walk in that in love, and if you believe in that, and if you see through it all, I'm telling you, man, magic. And I speak from experience. Magic. And you know, this is just a snippet of like really some of the things that I really want to talk about on air, man. We magic. We're magical beings. We're humans too, but we are magical. And we have to start tapping into that. And not being afraid to tap into that. And then loving yourself. Knowing that you are divine. And then knowing that you are loved. Knowing that where you came, what created you, what is around you is love. You are loved. I love you. I love you. Why? Because I am you. I am you. And for those that get it, you get it. So, like, you know, that's the message I'm getting here. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and know you are loved. Know you are divine. Know you are sacred. And know that, like, listen, when I tell you the times we are in and the changes, 3 years ago, this type of information was scarce, very limited. Not a lot of people. 4 years ago, 6 years ago. Shoot, when I was in high school. You know, like these things. So this just shows you that we're coming into a time where these things are being revealed to you for a reason. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and know you are loved. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what you do. No matter how much you think you effed up. You're loved. And ain't nothing you can do to change that. But keep being you, keep evolving, keep expanding, keep growing, keep questioning, Keep loving yourself. And through that, that's what you'll admit. And that is always what you'll get back.